It all comes down to this.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas?
It's Christmas.
Santa's making a list and checking it twice.
Give toys to everyone, whether they're naughty or nice.
Christmas!
Sees you when you're sleeping.
And he knows when you're awake.
Watching to see if I'm naughty, are you?
Have you been naughty or nice this year?
In my personal opinion, very nice.
I've been naughty.
It's showtime.
Oh, it's Friday! Good morning, John and Chantel. Morning, Chantel.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm tired.
Yeah?
But I'm good.
It's Friday.
I know, it's Friday.
This is it. We're almost done. December 16th, 9 days.
I know.
Until Christmas.
I'm excited.
How about that? Have you ever lived in an apartment with paper-thin walls?
I guess kind of in college.
Yeah, they're always like cheap, right?
Yeah, they're just like
kinda
cheapy
hear everything.
apartments. Yeah.
Oh, man. I had an apartment when I was living in Kansas. I did not have a lot of money, and we were living in like the bad part of town, you know?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you heard everything. Everything.
You know what? This reminds me. When I first got married, we lived in an apartment in AF.
Uh-huh.
You heard everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Almost traumatizes you in a way.
A little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get over it.
Well, a college kid in Illinois posted a TikTok video after her neighbor's hamster chewed through their shared wall and popped its head out of the hole.
Ew. Nope.
So it was a tiny hole at first, and she heard this weird sound. So she actually sent a text to her roommate for help. She said something was digging into their place, and the roommate's text reply was, "What?" So she came in there, and they both started recording it. And the hamster, whose name is Linda, by the way,
Okay, Linda.
eventually popped her head out of the hole. Now, she wouldn't come all the way out of the wall, but she'd be like, bloop. So they tried to lure her out with tortilla chips. McKenna let her neighbor know what happened, and Linda was captured and is back home now. I'm not sure who's paying for the wall, but you know the landlord's not excited about the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Imagine this tiny little hole, and you're like, what is that? And you start looking closer and closer, and then like,
There's a hamster in there.
Yes, exactly.
Little teeth,
Don't
beady
put your
eyes.
fingers in the hole. Like,
Yeah. Oof.
Want to do a quote? We'll kick off the show.
Let's do it.
Dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as a meal does for the body.
You know what? You got to have something you're reaching for.
Yes, you do. Gotta have those dreams.
You do.
Otherwise, what's the point of it all?
Truly. I don't know many people who don't love notes.
Uh-huh.
I love cards. I love giving cards, getting cards.
Yeah.
But this husband was so creative with his wife. A woman posted on TikTok. Her husband has been writing love notes inside her shoes for the last 6 years, and she just noticed it.
Question.
Yep.
Wouldn't the shoe be full after 6 years? He's writing love notes in...
Different shoes, in new shoes, and okay. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
She posted a video of showing the message he wrote inside the tongue of her Fila sneakers.
Would you like to hear that? I
Yes.
have that. Okay, here you go.
I was lacing up my shoes and realized that there was something written in the shoe. So I see that there's writing. It says, "I feel a lot better when you're around." So I call Rory and I'm like, "I just found a love letter in my shoe." Then he tells me, "Anna, we've been married for 6 years. I have been writing in your shoes for 6 years. And you just noticed." And then I'm like, there's no way Rory's been doing this. And then I just haven't noticed. So then I went to investigate. So these are my used shoes. If your feet get tired, I will carry you. Is that not the cutest thing that you've ever seen in your life?
Look in your shoes.
It's so cute.
I'm looking in every day to make sure there's not a mouse living in there.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The fashion connoisseur in me goes, oh, but you're ruining the shoe.
Is he writing them onto?
In the shoe.
Oh, I thought he was putting a note into the shoe.
No, I think that he's writing on the insole, writing on the tongue, writing.
Oh.
And I go, well, hopefully she doesn't have nice Jimmy Choos or something. And it's
yeah.
I hope you choose me. You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Because that's the kind of corny love notes he's been writing in these shoes. So freaking cute.
It is cute.
Oh, I love it. If anybody just wants to make my heart go pitter-patter, start writing me love notes, not in my shoes. You can put it on a Post-it in my shoe.
In fact, let's do that as a challenge. If you haven't done that before this weekend, write a love note to your partner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then don't tell them where you put it.
No.
And maybe they'll find it in 6 years. You don't know.
All right. Friday's draft. Let's get crazy. Today we're doing the daily draft in honor of Avatar 2 that's hitting theaters. In fact, we have the screening tonight, private screening, and we have Avatar 2 movie passes, 4 of them coming up at 9 o'clock. The way the draft works is like this. You just text us your top 3 list. Chantel and I, though, we can't have the same. We go draft style, back and forth.
Yep.
Top 3 favorite sci-fi movies.
Number 3.
Chantel, you get to go first.
I just watched this. It's brand new on Netflix, and my kids love it. I think it's so cute. It's sad, but it's good. Slumberland. It's the new movie that was directed by the Hunger Games director.
Isn't it Jason Momoa?
Yes. He's like the main character.
Is it
He's
good?
not cute, but like it is so good. I was even while we were watching it the other day, I started texting you like, hey, if you haven't watched this with the family, you should add it to your like family movie night list.
I've been waiting for someone to tell me if it's good or not.
It's good. Watch
Okay.
it.
All right. You know, one of my favorite sci-fi movies came out, probably 15 years ago now. The Fifth Element.
I don't remember that one.
Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich. Do you remember?
I don't know.
She was an
Mila
actor?
Kunis. That's
Okay.
the only one I know.
It was just a great sci-fi movie. She was the fifth element, and it was up to them to protect her to save the world.
Oh.
Chris Tucker was in it. Nothing? Still?
No, I'm not.
Fifth Element. Fantastic movie. Yeah. There's my number
Okay.
2.
Number 2.
There it is.
Okay, apparently I'm not understanding like the genre of sci-fi because I would say like if somebody was like, oh, do you like sci-fi movies? I'd be like, no. But then I'm looking at a list and I go, well, yes, I love the Jason Bourne movies. Is that sci-fi?
No.
That's what it says.
No.
Spy movies on sci-fi.
No.
Does it not count?
No.
Okay, well, another one on this list is Pinocchio. Does that count?
I mean, kind of, I guess, but
Okay,
not really.
then I'm taking Pinocchio.
Your list is terrible.
I don't really like sci-fi, so I just Googled
My
sci-fi.
gosh.
Pinocchio came up. I like that movie.
Back to the Future. Science fiction. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, yeah.
You don't like Back to the Future, or you don't think it fits in the sci-fi category?
No, I think that fits way better in the sci-fi category than what Google's telling me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I spelled sci-fi wrong.
Did you write fantasy? Is that
No,
what
I
happened?
wrote S-Y-F-Y.
Oh, SCI.
S-C-I.
Try that. Space, F-I.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help you
okay.
some more.
I don't know.
Back to the Future, though. It's still a classic.
Yeah, no, that helped.
To me, it did help.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just got to spell it right.
Wait, are we on number 1?
Number 1.
There it is.
I want Interstellar.
I love Interstellar.
It's so good.
It's crazy. It blows your mind. When he's on the island where like every second is like 5 years back at home or whatever, it's so good.
Wild.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Galaxy Quest. Galaxy
know.
Quest. Tim Allen. Sigourney Weaver. Alan Rickman.
Nope.
They play like this washed up cast from a sci-fi TV show like think Star Trek.
Uh-huh.
They end up getting abducted by aliens who think that they're truly like great warriors in space, and they end up living their own science fiction life in reality.
With Tim Allen.
It's a comedy,
Oh, okay.
and it's so good.
Okay.
You can watch it with the kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, you're never gonna watch it. You don't like sci-fi.
I don't like sci-fi. Well, it's not that I don't like sci-fi. I will only watch them if like my friends are like, we're going to see this movie, and I'm like, okay.
You're not picking one.
But I'm not picking one.
Wrinkle in Time is one text.
Oh, that's a good book.
Yeah, I
Good
like
movie.
the book. The movie was fine.
Wait.
Here's another Interstellar, Chantel.
Yeah. Would Hunger Games be sci-fi?
Dystopian. No.
Dang it. What about
How about E.T.?
What
You
about
watched
E.T.?
with
I
the
love
kids.
E.T. Does that count?
Yeah, we're going to just let it
Yes,
go ahead and
okay.
end on E.T. That's today's disaster of a draft.
Everyone, listen up.
Why are you yelling? I've got some good news.
I've got some very good news.
Whoa, I definitely want to hear about that.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for.
My good news and your good news.
Heck yeah, let's do it. In fact, there's a Canadian woman who collects vintage clothing, okay?
Okay.
And she was given a fur coat purchased from a thrift shop that ended up being her grandmother's coat.
What?
So here she is talking about her finding her grandmother's initials on the coat and confirming that it was, in fact, hers.
It was given to me by a friend, put it in the pile thinking, I'll get that out again in the winter and take a look at it. Here I was wearing a fancy green velvet jumpsuit, and I thought that really nice fur coat might look great with this. So I went down in the basement and I picked it up and put it on and looked inside the breast pocket, and there were my grandmother's initials. I'm not a super spiritual person, but I legitimately knew in my heart and in my soul that it was my grandmother's coat when I put it on. Like, I just knew. Called my mom, and she just recognized it immediately.
That's crazy.
Do you put your initials in your...
No.
Okay.
I think that was like an old school thing to do.
Okay, I was just kind of curious about that. A Florida woman who recently lost her husband found a bottle with a note in it on a beach when she was cleaning up, and she felt it was a sign. It turns out that it was a note that was written 20 years ago by a man who was friends with and works with her son.
Wow.
I find these message in a bottle things so interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so here she is talking about the chance that she would find this exact bottle.
Michael's like, you're not going to believe this. Roman and I went to college, and we both work at DHL, and here's a picture of us out in California with DHL last year on the beach, and we had goosebumps. We were like, how could it be of all of the millions of people that have been on Fort Myers Beach since this was buried, and I find it, and within minutes, we know who it was.
I like to think she's going to end up also dating the man. That's what I like to think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And finally, there's a program in Montana that's allowing people with fines attached to a misdemeanor, I should say, to pay for those fines by donating 30 cans of food to a local food bank.
That's cool.
Yeah, especially I was just hearing how the Utah Food Bank's struggling right now because of inflation and everything else.
Yeah, I believe it.
So here's the city court judge and a food bank volunteer talking about this great program in Montana.
I think that people enjoy feeling like they're contributing, particularly to the food bank at this time of the year.
Everybody gets help by it. We do, of course. The justice people, they're happy that they're doing something to help us out. And hopefully the clients, the people that are offenders, they are happy that they're doing something with their money to help the needy of Butte.
I would have no problem paying that fine.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like if an office or if the court says, "Hey, you have a $200 speeding ticket."
Oh, I'm fighting it.
I'm fighting it. But if they go, "Hey, if you donate X amount of food to the food bank, we'll waive your ticket."
Done.
And let's say that the amount of food I need to donate is close to that $200 ticket.
Yeah.
I would be like, "Oh, sure.
Right?
I'd love to do that."
I know.
Isn't it funny?
I know, because at least we know where it's going,
Exactly.
Right? 9 days away from Christmas. And let me tell you, my family, we are so far behind on Christmas movies. It's taken us like 5 days to get through one. The kids have so many sports every night. We're doing like 20 minutes at a time.
It's hard.
And I wanted to get through the Santa Claus ones.
My kids, they are just not into Santa Claus.
Oh.
I've tried making them watch them, and I think I just need to wait till they're a little bit older.
I was not yelling at the kids, but yelling at the kids last night because we haven't watched like the Home Alone movies yet. We haven't watched
we've done
Polar
those.
Express. I'm telling you, we've done nothing.
We've done the animated Grinch at least 5 times.
We did start with that one. So this is what we're going to do. Who has seen more Christmas classics? I'm not just talking this year. I'm talking overall. Between you and I, and of course, we'd love for you to play as well. If anyone can beat us in our score, you need to grab a pen and a paper here because we got a lot to go through,
Yeah,
okay?
we do.
Polar Express.
Have I this year or
No,
in
just
general?
in general. Have you
life?
seen it?
Yes.
It's a good one. Elf.
Yes.
Yes. The Grinch.
Which one?
I guess we've seen them both, right?
Yeah, so
You giving yourself 1 point or 2?
1 point.
1 point, okay. Last Christmas. What's Last Christmas?
I don't know. Can I look up
Yeah,
the
look it up
movie
because
poster?
let me know if I've seen it.
Last Christmas.
I know it's a Wham song and we're playing Whamageddon.
Was somebody trying to
Mess us up? Who's in it?
It's got the
Never mind, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Michelle. I have seen it.
Is it like a Netflix thing?
You're
not doing a good job describing this movie to me.
I remember watching it. It's on Netflix. I don't remember at all what it's about.
You do not get a point.
But I'm not taking a point for
Okay.
it, but I know I've seen it.
The Christmas Chronicles.
Yeah.
I give myself a point for that one. Krampus. Okay.
I don't
Krampus
think
is a horror movie.
Oh, then I've not seen it.
It's pretty good. I've seen it. I'm giving myself a point for it. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
So, I don't think I've seen it since I was a kid.
Yeah, same, but I've seen it.
All right. Give myself a point then. Jen and I were just talking about whether or not we should try to force the kids to watch It's a Wonderful Life. Do you think it holds up?
No.
Yeah.
Unless you want to fight and yell about, sit down and watch a movie.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another one, though, that to me
Again,
is
it's just dated.
snooze. Four Christmases. We were
Yes,
talking about this
I just
the other
watched
day.
it with Reese Witherspoon.
It's good. I'm at 8. What are you at right now?
7.
The Santa Claus, we both have seen.
Of course.
Okay. Jingle All the Way.
Yes, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sinbad also, right?
Yes.
Trying to find the
Turbo Man.
Yes. Christmas with the Cranks.
Yes.
Yeah, that's with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're trying to see who has seen more Christmas classics.
I'm at 10.
I'm at 11. Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Yep. We just watched it with the kids. Had to rent it this year. I ended up buying it on Amazon Prime.
I just buy them now.
It was like $5.99, and they wanted to charge $4.99 for the rental. And I'm like, we watch it every year.
Yeah,
what
just
am
buy
I doing?
It. Yep.
A Christmas Story. Yes. That will be on nonstop.
Oh, you shoot your eye out?
Mm-hmm. Ho, ho, ho.
I have not seen it. I know. I've seen clips. I've seen parts. I have not sat down and watched A Christmas Story.
How have you not
I know.
seen A Christmas Story?
It was not a movie my parents put on for us.
Can you please watch it this year?
I should.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Yes. Scrooged. Have you seen Scrooge, or you just hear me always talking about Scrooge? Bill Murray. It's like a Christmas.
I've not seen it.
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
I watched that one with the kids. They might have been
You're
too
gonna
young.
beat me on this just based on the fact that you're more cultured. I've seen a
Culture
lot of
comes into-
Netflix movies.
Arthur Christmas. You and I were talking about Arthur Christmas. It's a cartoon. I don't know if I ever saw it. I'm not giving myself a point for
I
it.
want to look at the title. Look
Yeah.
at the picture.
Who's seen more Christmas classics? I'm at 15. Can you beat me?
No, I've not seen that movie.
Okay, I'm saying no on that one. Prancer.
Nope.
Prancer came out in the 80s. I don't think I saw it. It looked boring then. Bad Santa.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me on a lot of these.
The Holiday. It's you and I were talking about The Holiday with
I've
Jack
seen
Black
it.
and
It's
is it
been
Kate Winslet?
so. Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember it if I have.
No, it's with Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz.
Oh, and Kate Winslet. You're right.
Love Actually. Yes.
Yes.
10, 15, 17.
I'm at 13.
Woo!
Okay, I know we all want to get where we're going faster, especially in the holiday time. There's traffic, there's a hustle, there's bustle, and one person took matters into their own hands about driving in the HOV lane.
Okay.
This person was caught cheating
How?
with a fake passenger. This passenger, though, was holiday themed. An inflatable Grinch sitting in the front passenger seat. The Arizona Department of Public Safety thought it was pretty funny, but the driver probably isn't laughing because he was issued a citation.
All right, so no points for
No
making
points.
the officer laugh?
However, the violations start at $400 for
Oh,
this.
dang.
Start. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see it and you're like, wow, E for effort. That's funny. It's a Grinch.
Yeah, but they're still breaking the law.
I know, but it's funny.
But there's still...
The creativity. Any sort of points there?
All I know is on I-15, 1 in 3 cars do not have anyone.
Absolutely.
Have you noticed that too?
Yes. Why even have it?
Yeah, if we're not going to enforce it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the exact
I know.
same way, yeah.
It's crazy.
Bad first date, getting ghosted, stood up, blocked again? Let John and Chantel help with their 7:30 second date update.
Gonna help out Henry today. What up, Henry?
Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for doing this for me.
Yeah, so tell us what's going on between you and it's Mackenzie, right?
Yeah, Mackenzie. I met her on Tinder not too long ago, and
Nice.
things are going pretty well. So we had our first in-person date, and then since then it's just been Ghostville.
Okay. About how long has it been? What'd you do for the date? Give us some of the details here.
We went to Oak and Draper. Have you been there?
Oh, I love Oak.
Yeah.
That's like one of my
Got the
favorite
live
date
music.
spots.
So good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. How long ago was
Perfect.
that date?
2 weeks now.
Okay.
And the date went, and I've sent her some messages, and she's just nothing coming back. And it was weird because the date went super well. So I was making her laugh. I mean, I have a dumb sense of humor. I mean, but there's no reason
Same.
that she should have not gotten back to me.
Okay. Was there anything during the date that would cause her not to call you back? Maybe a joke that was more offensive than silly?
No. Like, yeah, I didn't bomb at all. She's, I was a little nervous.
Yeah.
I guess if I was maybe a little sweaty, but I did my best not to, get caught with
I
wet
wonder,
palm.
like, for me, if I'm just trying to, from her perspective, if you were like overly nervous or she could tell, sometimes for me that's a turn off. But not nervous in like the cute way. Like nervous, it's just like, oh my gosh.
Like there's a level of nervousness that's okay, but then after a while it makes you.
Yeah, like you want somebody to be nervous to meet you because that means that they care.
Okay.
And they're truly like interested. That's to me like a sign of caring. Where if somebody comes in and they're just like cocky and like not nervous, it's like, okay, well, you don't really care about this date. I'm just a girl on a list, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is nice to have like that level of nerve, but I just wonder if it was too much that it turned her off.
Interesting. Henry, why don't we
Yeah,
just...
well, I mean, she made me feel very comfortable on the date. So
Nice.
it was nice that I did start off nervous, but I settled down.
Yeah. Well, let's do this, and let's get Mackenzie's phone number from you. We'll play a song off, and then off air, we'll give her a call, and we'll see what happens, okay?
Awesome.
Mix 105.1 and 103.9. John and Chantel with your second date update. Helping out Henry. Henry and Mackenzie met online. Went out for dinner. Went to Oak. Had a good time. Henry's like, look, I made some jokes. They're corny. Whatever. They're funny. Which I'm all about. You know that.
Yeah.
And since then, nothing from Mackenzie. It's been about 2 weeks now. So, Henry, we're going to call it Mackenzie. Just listen in and don't say anything, okay?
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, is this Mackenzie?
This is she. Who's this?
Mackenzie, hi. My name is John, and Chantel's with me. The two of us, we do a morning radio show here in town on Mix 105.1 and 103.9. How goes it? How are you?
I'm good, I guess. I just don't understand what's going on. Why is the radio calling me?
No, I understand. Our show does something called the Second Date Update, and we're actually calling about Henry. You see, Henry reached out to us. We heard you guys had a really good date about 2 weeks ago, and ever since then, you just have not been returning Henry's calls.
Well, I can't believe that Henry is, like, having some radio station get involved in our business. That's totally uncalled for.
Yeah, it's kind of something we do on our show.
Yeah. I mean, can you, I guess, explain kind of what happened on the date, and then, we can stop bothering you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess since I'm, like, now wide awake, thanks to you guys, and I have nothing better to do.
Okay.
I mean, so we went on a date together, and things went really well, and he's a lot cuter in his person than his profile pics, and, he has a nice overall vibe, but I immediately lost interest the second I spotted that purity ring.
Oh.
So you ghosted him because of he was wearing a purity ring?
Yeah, does that make me an awful person? I mean, you don't have to answer that because I honestly don't care. It just freaked me out. I mean, what kind of man still wears or owns a purity ring?
Yeah.
I've been single for a bit of time, so I surely don't want someone that won't touch me until marriage.
Okay.
It's like, no, dude, grope me.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, did you ask him about the ring?
No, I didn't have to. I grew up in a very religious household, so, I've seen my fair share of purity rings, gag, and I knew what it was right away, and it completely turned me off. Like,
John, what's a purity ring?
What? Oh, wait. Henry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, Henry's been listening into us chat right now, Mackenzie. It's part of... Yeah.
What? Why
Yeah,
are you...
No, it's not a purity ring. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You've been listening this whole time?
Yeah, so Henry, just so you know, a purity ring is like a pledge, saying like you're not going to be overly active, like sexually. Like that's kind of what the whole idea of one is. Obviously, Mackenzie saw you wearing a ring, so you're not wearing a purity ring?
No, my grandfather passed away, and he left it to me in his will. That's his wedding ring, and I wear it in remembrance for him.
I'm sorry, but that's just way, way, way too corny for me to believe.
Too corny?
Really?
How is? Yeah. Because I have a ring on, and now you think that I'm lying about it?
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. I mean,
no.
I can't believe you're acting like you don't know what it is, and now you're trying to backpedal just because you're on the radio and you don't want to come across as some like prudy duty. But like, I'm
just curious. Can I ask you guys, was this your energy when you were having the date as well?
Yeah, because this is
It's fiery.
Yeah,
I'll say
something
that
like
much.
that.
Yeah.
Like there's passion.
Well, listen. He's a really nice guy, but he definitely seems like the dorky type that would wear a purity ring. So
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I'm just.
So, I mean, Mackenzie, we were reaching out to you to see if you wanted another date. I mean, it definitely sounds like there's a lot going on here. Like, it's Henry's grandfather's ring. I believe Henry when he says that. Like,
Yeah.
Are you interested in another date?
No, I'm good. Bye.
Okay. Henry, Mackenzie hung up on us. Dude, was she like that on the date? I'm just curious. Like, it
Yeah.
was very confrontational.
No, she was completely normal. Now this is like a bipolar, completely different person.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna view this as we dodged a bullet.
It's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
Oh, this is a total win. Thank you so much. You saved my Christmas.
The other day we played Name That Christmas Toy.
Yeah.
So you did really well. I think you got like 5 out of 5.
Yes.
So we're playing it again. I went more difficult this time. Name That Christmas Toy works like this. I actually grabbed audio of very popular Christmas toys from different years. So think, well, Cabbage Patch Kid doesn't make a noise, but if it did, it would be like one of those.
Okay.
Okay? These are more difficult. I acknowledge that now, so you don't yell at
when
me.
you told me the theme, I went, don't think I'm going to do as well.
Name this Christmas toy. Oh, come on. Started easy, too. You want it one more time?
Sure,
Think video game.
Yeah.
Nothing?
I'm just going to say Pac-Man because I don't know.
Get
Atari? I have no idea.
It's Mario Kart.
Hey, John, do you remember the conversation we had the other day about video games?
Yeah, you don't like them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's Mario Kart.
I didn't play it.
Gosh. Sometimes I think I understand you.
Mm-hmm.
And then other times I don't get you at all.
Well, that's what's so exciting about me.
Here's the next one.
Oh, Tickle Me Elmo.
Well done.
I have one of those. It scares me when it goes off in the middle of the night.
Honestly.
Why do the toys go off in the middle of the night?
I don't know, but nothing scares me more than when that happens.
I know.
Okay, this might be before your time.
Can you and I be friends? I really enjoy talking to people.
Yeah, one more time. It's creepy.
Can you and I be friends? I really enjoy talking to people.
I mean, it's obviously some sort of like pull thingy, you know, like a Woody doll, but it's not.
It's not a pole thingy. It's Teddy Ruxpin. Are you familiar with Teddy Ruxpin?
No.
Teddy Ruxpin was this teddy bear that was in the 80s, and it would have a tape player. And you'd put the tape player in his belly, and then he would talk to you, and his mouth would go.
Yeah, no, that's terrifying.
Those
I don't
were
like
the kind
that
of
one.
toys we had growing up.
Ooh.
Terrifying toys.
Yeah.
They really haunted your dreams
Mhm.
the right way.
Yeah.
Made us strong.
Ugh.
Here's the last one for you. Oh, come on. The end had a. You have to know because of the end. One more time.
Wait, is it a Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, I know what this is, but
yeah,
there's just no way that's what it was, but it was.
Absolutely. Well done. You know, you did okay.
I got the toys of my generation.
Yes,
the
you did.
Elmo, the Tamagotchi.
Listen.
I'm great.
The Mario Kart was your generation.
No, that's older than me.
Chantel the other day brought in the snowboard.
Yeah.
Right here in the studio.
Well, because the boys have a little snowboard.
Yeah.
And me and Boone and Coulter have been talking about it since before Thanksgiving about snowboarding and how it would be so fun. And there's a Blippi episode where he goes to a Burton snowboarding thingy and he basically snowboard with Blippi and he's going to teach you how to snowboard.
Okay.
So we've been watching this Blippi snowboarding episode and I was like, you guys know you have one of those, right? And they're like, what?
Now
we
they
do?
want to, yeah.
And I was like, yeah. So I go and pull it out and it's the same snowboard that's literally in the video.
Really?
They were like, wait, you have Blippi snowboard? And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Cool.
You're so cool. Anyway, so, but it wasn't like set up. And I know how to snowboard, but I didn't know how to like put the
on
bindings on.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so I brought it in the studio. Made John help me.
Yeah, we did the bindings one morning.
Uh-huh.
And then you took them out.
Yeah, well, so it's been snowing a bunch. And every day that it snows, I've told the boys, okay, when it's done snowing and we don't have wrestling or we don't have anything, I will take you out to the field and I'll pull you around on the snowboard.
So how'd you do? You strapped Boone in.
Yeah, so first we've been practicing in the living room for about a month.
Nice, good.
About being in the snowboard and standing and all that kind of stuff.
Just
and
the basics.
The basics, right? Then I take him out to the field yesterday and I brought a shovel. I said, well, we got to bring a shovel because we got to make a track.
Nice.
And the snow right now, I don't know if y'all noticed, it is like really fluffy soft.
Yeah.
So like it's really deep, but then you step on it and it goes immediately down to the grass. So I took them out to the field, took a shovel, and we like patted down the snow and made like a little track.
Fun.
And then we made little like, we were calling them whoops, like in dirt biking, little jumps and stuff. And I strap them in, and our snowboard has a riglet on it, so it's like the pulley thingy. And I was just pulling them around the field like they were in a sled, but they were standing on a snowboard.
So did Boone like it or?
Oh, he loved it.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Awesome.
Like it was so funny because you kind of call like which kid is going to like something, which kid's not. I was like, Coulter's going to like this, Boone's going to hate it.
Yeah.
Like that's just, it is what it is. And I get him out there and Boone's on the board and I'm pulling him around and he's laughing and like loving it so much. I put Coulter on the snowboard. He tips over one time and he goes, Mom!
I'm out.
And he was done.
Yeah.
All he wanted to do, we were out there for probably 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
He just wanted to make snow angels and we were having snowball fights. Like it was the best.
Those are good days.
This is the only time of year I like snow before Christmas.
Yeah.
After this,
you're over it.
I'm over it. But it was like,
you gotta make a
I
memory.
felt like we were making a Christmas memory.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's talk what's trending. Well, Avatar, The Way of Water comes out tonight, and we even have our mixed screening, so that'll be exciting. We'll say hi to everybody.
Yep, got tickets coming up at 9.
It's estimated to make in opening weekend $150 million to $175 million in the U.S. Globally, the debut, they're expecting anywhere between $450 to $550 million.
I got to see it twice this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going tonight with us, right, with Mix. And then I'm going on Sunday to take Ella. She can't go tonight. We have a neighborhood Christmas party, but it's her and I. That's kind of like our movie.
Okay.
And then Liam's going with a bunch of buddies on Sunday.
Look at him.
I know.
Because it's Christmas break now.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so hopefully it makes a bunch of money. We'll see if it was worth the wait. Director James Cameron of Avatar made Kate Winslet's character in Avatar: The Way of Water a pregnant warrior. He says pregnant women are capable of being a lot more athletic than we acknowledge.
Kate Winslet's an Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
well, she's
cool.
in the new one,
okay.
at least.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with this. There's a girl in my CrossFit class who's pregnant right now, and I'm just like, holy cow. When I was pregnant, I was not at CrossFit.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And so I think it's cool that he's acknowledging, like, even if you're pregnant, like, honestly, like, women, we're strong.
You guys are. What
we
you
are
do,
so
yes,
capable.
absolutely.
All right, heads up to the Swifties. Get ready because you might be bumping into Selena Gomez during one of Taylor Swift's highly anticipated concert dates. The singer has hinted that she might be attending multiple of the Midnight's shows with her friend Taylor Swift. We know that they're like really good friends.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
You just watching Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez comes out. Now, does she do some of her own or does she just do backup for Taylor Swift?
I don't know. Or is she opening? Like,
I saw a bunch of names, though, that are going to be opening
I guess
for
she already
Taylor
has
already.
her.
Like,
Yeah, I guess she already has her openers.
Paramore?
Yeah, and Haim and Gail.
So I wonder if Selena's just going to be doing something in the middle. Like,
Maybe
I don't know.
she'll be coming out and just doing like, yeah. like a
few duets.
or
They're gonna sing "Baby It's Cold Outside."
They're good. Yeah, but the new version.
Yes, of course, the respectful one.
Yeah, the respectful one.
Are we doing pickup lines next week while we're at the Road Home Mediathon?
I think so.
Help everyone out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Gets weird because I always go, oh, yeah.
Oh, and we won't have the music. I'm going to get it on my phone this time.
Okay, it's played in the background for us next week? I like
it was weird without the music.
Yeah, it really made it.
It got real creepy.
Yeah, the music helps out.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how it goes for today. Your pickup line at 9, holiday edition. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up?
I'll leave milk and cookies out for Santa. Your late night snack is me.
Okay. That's so great. It's creepy.
I'm glad we had music underneath it.
It's great.
Yes. The countdown is on to Christmas. 9 days. Chantel still hasn't finished her Christmas shopping.
I know. Okay, no. I finished my Christmas shopping. Like, I call it done. I'm like, oh, I did all my Christmas shopping. Yeah. Except for my dad. He's like the hardest person to buy a present for. I don't know why.
Do you guys usually just buy like random stuff? Does he have like some parents, you always get him
my dad always gets Chiefs stuff.
Okay.
Like they love the Chiefs.
That's what I was wondering.
And it's like, that's great. He loves it. It's a good gift, whatever. But sometimes, and I always say like, oh, I'm going to get him something different this year. And then I end up just doing Chiefs stuff, right? Yeah. But this year it's like, what am I going to get him? He's so particular.
Tell him to give you a Christmas list.
He won't.
He won't do it?
No. He doesn't.
Why not?
He's the worst. And it's funny because, like, I'm very close with my dad, I feel like, and, like, we have a good relationship, but for some reason, I can't get the guy gifts. I
told you that, so with our family, we do, like, not so secret Santa. So we draw names, and then you send each other Christmas lists.
Yeah.
And it's always Jen's family, and then my family with my dad and my stepmom and, their kids. And it's kind of blended together, and it's been like this for years now. And I got my dad this year. He's my not-so-secret Santa. And I keep waiting for him to ask me for my list, and he hasn't. So I asked him, do you want my list? And he told me, get the hint. He's not buying me anything. And I don't know how to take that. So finally I sent him
a list. Like just in case?
Yeah. And he hasn't acknowledged it. Do you think he's not buying me anything? If so, it's going to be the saddest Christmas for me.
Yeah, it might be.
I'm not saying I need anything nice. I got everything I want.
Yeah, it's like as an adult, do you really need the presents? No, but it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah, like my mom, I have more things that I could give her for Christmas than I am, because you only give one.
Right.
And I'm like, I have so many ideas for my mom, and I've even shared them with my siblings. Like, hey, I've had these ideas for mom. Dad, none. Nope. I don't know. Unless I'm getting him Chiefs memorabilia stuff, which he loves.
You better start doing it soon. 9 days.
Literally, if I don't buy it today, I'm out.
Hi, Mix.
Good morning.
What up?
I wanted to tell you how I got out for Whamageddon.
Oh, no. You're out for Whamageddon. So what happened, Nika?
Okay. The dude who did it was a Grinch. So you know how they had that Raising Cane's event?
Yes.
They had a DJ, and then he played it, and I was thinking, oh, this is what the song they're talking about is. It's definitely old style.
That's funny. Oh, this is I'm out.
And then he said, right after the song ended, he's like, for any of those people playing Whamageddon, you're out.
Oh, boo.
So he did it on purpose, too.
Dude, come on. What a Grinch.
See you tonight.
All right. The name of this product could not be clearer. Yet some don't know that this is actually what it does. Okay?
What?
A bunch of people have been posting on social media after realizing Nutcrackers actually crack nuts.
What did they think they did? I mean, the name is called a Nutcracker.
I literally don't know. I've always known the Nutcrackers crack the nuts.
Did they think it was just like a fun name to go along with these weird-looking...
men? Soldiers?
Doodads?
Like, I don't know.
You know, I will say this, though.
Okay.
Because every year Santa brings the kids a Nutcracker, right? I don't think they're sturdy enough. I think that Santa's workshop is phoning it in on the jaw.
I agree. The jaw of these Nutcrackers. Because, so I got my kids Nutcrackers for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Because my mom has Nutcrackers at her house, and she has a bowl of nuts, and they've cracked the nuts, and they make a mess, and it's just like, Mom, why are you doing this? So I went ahead and bought the Nutcrackers, except not the nuts. My kids, we're not doing the nuts at my house. They can do that and make a mess at Grandma's house. They're playing with these Nutcrackers, and I told them, I said, okay, boys, I'm buying you these Nutcrackers. I want them to last until Christmas. if they last until Christmas, I will be so proud of you.
Uh-huh.
And then you can show them to John with an H when he comes.
Oh, cool.
And that'll be so exciting. So
Yes.
make sure you keep them safe, these little nutcrackers.
Uh-huh.
They didn't make it an hour without, like, the drumstick falling out of the nutcracker's hand, or Coulter dropped his and broke the crown.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, the lever on them is loose.
I know.
They can't crack nuts. These things are worthless. And so it was one of those where I kind of looked at the boys and I went, yeah, my bad for buying you such cheap nutcrackers.
I'm not shocked in the sense that people don't understand, because I don't think there has been a nutcracker that can crack a nut. Have you ever tried to crack a nut with like the...
With the actual nutcracker?
It is different. Yeah, the one where you squeeze your hand and like the metal
Like the
thing.
metal ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one my mom has.
Right, they're hard.
She has it sitting next to the decorative nutcrackers.
Well, you don't use the decorative because the jaw's not strong enough. They're flimsy. They're cheap.
You know what? I want to bring in a bowl of nuts.
Uh-huh.
And the decorative nutcracker I got. Like
Yes.
the ones that the boys have. And I am
Let's try it.
curious, during the Christmas party.
Okay, that'd be fun.
I'm curious if the decorative nutcrackers
I like
actually have the ability to crack a nut.
Okay, we'll do that next week. That'd be really
Yeah.
fun. Okay.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, pretty much the last weekend before Christmas. So this is it. What are you doing? Are you doing anything fun
For
this
Christmas?
No, this weekend.
Oh, this weekend, we've got wrestling.
Okay.
We've got some photos we're going to take this weekend. And I don't know, just hanging out with the family. I think we're doing Christmas cookies with Grandma, too.
You're doing family photos this weekend?
Yeah, I'm doing photos with you.
Oh, you and I are doing photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Did
doing
you
them.
forget?
No. When you said we're doing photos this weekend, I know that you were looking at doing like photos with the family. You and I are taking pictures for a new billboard campaign.
Yes.
We're very excited.
Very
for these.
excited.
I should have done some push-ups this week, but that's okay. We'll deal with that next week. Tonight also we're seeing Avatar 2.
Yeah, so exciting.
And then tomorrow I'm taking Ella to see Little Mermaid at
Hale. Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to be so good.
I'm really excited about it. We saw Christmas Carol last week in there.
Mhm.
And hey, Hale, why not where's the love over on Mix? For the amount that we
It's
go
so true.
Right?
Because me and you go to more shows than I do now, but
You're the one who got me hooked on
I
them,
got you
though.
hooked on them.
Yeah. The Draper Holiday Market is tonight and tomorrow at Draper Park. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be there, plus unique holiday gifts, hot cocoa. I think they're doing like roasted marshmallows.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, all the stuff. So that could be fun. Tomorrow, actually think tonight as well, Kurt Bester is doing his Christmas shows at Eccles pretty much all this weekend. Mr. Christmas himself, Kurt Bester. Tomorrow night, the Utah Symphony is putting on an all-ages Christmas concert.
That is fun.
I know. If I didn't have Little Mermaid, I think we would go to this. It's a sing-along as well, so the symphony plays like your favorite Christmas songs and everyone sings.
And everyone's singing. That's
at
cool.
Abravanel. BYU is taking on the Running Utes at the Marriott Center at 7. The North Pole Festival is at Rio Tinto. It's all weekend long. Millions of lights, larger-than-life props.
I've been seeing
Me
this.
too.
That's this weekend?
Yeah. You can go to northpolefestival.com. And all weekend, Riverton City Park has 'Twas the Lights Before Christmas. So you walk around Riverton City Park and you read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas on these giant storyboards. And then they have like fun lights around.
That's cool.
And they're going to have like hot chocolate as well. And so it sounds really fun. That's at the Riverton City Park. And that, my friends, is what's poppin'. Before we go. Gotta leave you with a fun fact for when you're at that Christmas party, or maybe you're at Avatar tonight.
Yeah.
Talking to the person next to you. You can lean over and be like, hey, did you know? The guy who created the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
His name's Jack Kirby.
Yes, my kids like listening to this stupid Hulk song, and it talks about Jack Kirby and how his comics were black and white, but they made the Hulk green, like in movies.
Can you sing some of the Incredible Hulk song?
It goes, Hulk smash! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hulk smash! Really?
No.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, pull it
It's
up.
incredible.
I'm shocked because the kids, they
My
love their...
kids are obsessed with this stupid Hulk smash song. It came on once on like Pandora, or not on, like Apple Music.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, they latched onto this dang song.
Yeah,
it's so dumb. Hold on, I'm
turn
turning
off
my
the music here.
turning my volume
I'll
up so
turn
that
your
everyone
mic
can hear.
up so we can all hear some.
You ready?
Yep.
Hulk smash!
Yeah.
Hulk smash! In the beginning. In comic books, Stan Lee say, hey, Jack Kirby, make Hulk green. Then Grey Hulk, never see. They draw Hulk jumping across sky. Why Stan Lee not make Hulk fly?
Oh my gosh, I had no clue.
Yeah. Anyway, my kids are obsessed with it, but Jack Kirby.
Yes, Jack Kirby got
Anyway,
it. Yeah.
it's like a name in my house now because of this song, and I had no idea.
Well, Jack Kirby got the idea when he saw a woman lift a car off her baby when it was trapped underneath.
Oh my gosh.
And when he saw that, he was like, wouldn't it be amazing if this was like a superpower? And that's how Hulk came about.
Well, that's crazy.
I think a better fact is the fact that there's a song that's called Hulk Smash.
Yeah. It's on a birthday playlist.
Gosh. All right, Chantel, have yourself a good weekend.
You too.
I should mention that starting Monday, you and I are broadcasting live from the Road Home. It's our annual Road Home Mediathon.
Yes, it's very important.
So if you want to start giving now, you're more than welcome to. I know so many people who like to wait till Monday and Tuesday for the match. That's cool as well. You're going to hear us all morning long talking about the Road Home and helping Utahns who are experiencing homelessness. Bye-bye.